Hello and welcome to your somatic movement practice. I'm Jaz and I'm so happy you are joining me today on your mat. We're going to do exercises to relieve some tension in your lower back, hips and upper body. Make sure you have plenty of space and are on comfortable ground. Let's begin. Come meet me on your back, bringing your feet to the edges of your mat, pointing in so your knees begin to touch. Resting your hands onto your belly, relaxing your shoulders, opening up your front body, so opening up your chest, and soften your gaze. And let's tune into this practice. And if you can, breathing in and out of your nose. And any sounds in the distance, becoming aware of them but not attached, just observing. If your mind begins to write another story, just come back to your breath, you on your mat, coming into this practice. Softening the space between your eyebrows, around your mouth, and relaxing your tongue and the back of your throat. Gentle breaths in and out of your nose. Notice how your body rises and falls with each of your breaths. Resting your hands by your side and then bringing your knees up. Begin to flatten your spine completely on your mat and then making a big exaggeration with your arch, so lifting your lower spine off your mat. So flatten and then completely arching your spine. It's a good exercise to do if you can, to release some tension in your lower back, relaxing your hips and your psoas. And always breathing in and out of your nose, not holding your breath. This time, as you flatten your spine off on your mat, begin to lift your pelvis up, your lower and middle back off your mat, and then slowly begin to imprint your spine back onto your mat, also your lower spine, then coming back to arching your spine, and then going the other direction, lifting your pelvis up, and then slowly articulating your spine as you bring it back down towards your mat. You may want to incorporate your hands, so as you lift your pelvis up, lifting your hands up towards the sky, then over your head. And then slowly, as you bring your pelvis back down towards the ground, bring your hands down by your waist. Just doing 2 more. Allowing your torso and your head to move as well, not holding anything and not forcing anything. It's a great stretch to massage your spine. Resting your hands by your side. Just noticing how your body is feeling. Gentle breaths. And then slowly come onto your side, resting your head onto your bottom arm, bending at your knees. And you may notice that how the distance is between your hips. So maybe you have one hip a little bit more forward or it's a little bit back. You want to kind of bring some equal space into your hip area. So for me, that's bringing that top hip a little bit up and back. So I'm going to do the side stretch. So resting your top hand just on your body somewhere where it's comfortable. First, we're going to just lift your heel off and up. So breathing in, and as you breathe out, just lifting the heel up. Notice what's happening in your top hip. And then slowly bring it back down. Take your top hand over your head. So we're just going to lift your head up. So breathe in and then breathe out, just lifting your head up. Try to use the muscles in your obliques and in your abdomen, and then slowly back down. So now we're going to add the two together. So breathing in, breathe out, lift your heel up and your head up at the same time. And then slowly back down. Just notice the muscles that you are using. Try to more use the abdomen, obliques. Relaxing your head, not forcing your head up. Breathe out as you lift your heel and your head up. And slowly back down, just one more. Breathing out as you're coming up. Just notice how your body is working in this position. Releasing. Extending your legs out. So we're going to do the propeller. So top hand over your head. And then just begin to bring your top hand out in front of you, your head coming forward and your top leg is behind. And then swoop everything to the opposite direction. So your head and hand going back, your top leg to the front. Taking your time, coming forward and then slowly back. You can extend your bottom arm if you like, just play around what feels good for you. You may want to hold each position or moving in a more fluid way. And noticing where you feel the stretch and what releases you have in your body. Just doing one more. And then gently bringing everything back. Just bending your knees, just taking a moment, notice how you're feeling. Coming back to gentle breaths in and out of your nose. Slowly come up into a comfortable seated position. Just going to come into a side bend. One hand out to your side, the other hand you're going to bring up and over, looking at your hand, really reaching at your fingertips to really lengthen the side and your rib cage. Slowly look at your hand as you bring it down and reaching your other hand up. Looking, you can bend the supported hand or keep it straight, just be comfortable. And then slowly coming back, just one more time on each side. Lengthen, feeling that side stretch. And last one. And slowly come onto your other side. Resting your head on your arm like a pillow. Bending at your knees, and again try to keep equal space in your hip area. So you may want to bring that top hip a little bit back. Just notice how that hip area is for you today. So we're going to begin. So keeping your core slightly engaged, we're going to begin to lift your heel up. So breathing in, and as you breathe out, lifting the heel up. Notice the sensations that you have going on in your body. And then slowly bring your foot back down. Take your top hand over your head. So just moving the head up. Deep breath in, breathe out, lifting the head up. Notice what muscles you are using, then slowly back down. Let's bring both movements together. So breathing in, breathe out, lifting the heel and your head up. And slowly back down. Really try to focus on using your abdominal muscles and the hip area, and also in your lats a little bit. Breathing out as you're coming up. You may have less range of motion or movement on this side. Just noticing how your body is moving, the sensations, and how you are feeling. Gently releasing. Straighten both your legs out. Top hand over your head. Again, you can keep your bottom arm bent or straight. And then begin to roll yourself forward, top hand circling around, top leg behind. And then gently circle that top hand around to the back. Top leg is going to the front. Doing a few of these on your own. Allow your top pelvis to come forward and then rolling back. Really enjoying this stretch as much as possible. So you're working the sides, the back of your body. Gentle breaths in and out of your nose. Just doing one more. And then gently coming back. Bending at your knees, just resting here for a moment, using your hands or arms as a pillow. Just allow everything to surrender and relax in this position. Notice how it feels to be on your side, and each point that is touching the ground of your body. Notice how your arms are feeling, your rib cage, your hip, your knees, and your feet. Just bringing some observation into your internal environment. If you're having a hard time focusing, just coming back to your breath, breathing in and out of your nose. Relaxing your throat. And gently using your hands to come up into a comfortable seated position, keeping a soft gaze. Notice the sensations in your body now since the beginning of the class. Maybe you feel more relaxed and a little bit more, or some relief in some muscles in your body. Bring the palms together at your chest center and thanking yourself and your body for the practice that you have just completed. Gently coming up. Welcome back. And adjust yourself to the space you are in. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you like this class, and I look forward to seeing you soon.